Hello. My name is Julia Quinn. I'm on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. And I'm coming on unheralded or no warning to come on and show you something new from our catalogue that's coming up next month. I'm sharing this stamp set, Leaf Collection, and my card is actually an ode to a brand new colour, Basic Beige. And I have made a very, very plain, very simple monochromatic colour card here. So it's all using beige ink, beige cardstock and beige ribbon for my card. I hope you like it. So what I've got is thick basic white for my card base, just a standard card base. And then I've got two pieces of white. One's slightly bigger because I'm going to trim off a bit, and one the same size except slightly shorter for inside. And two pieces of beige that are just a tiny bit bigger than both of those. Okay, because I always like to decorate the inside of my card, and so it's going to be exactly the same shape for inside and for the front of my card. So I don't actually need that bit or that bit. I'm just going to stamp on this one here and use my great big Leaf Collection stamp. So I have seen some people do this on their glass mat, but I'm a bit scared to do that in case it sticks, especially when I want to keep going on my project. I've got my beige ink and I'm just going to ink all over those lovely, just inked on my card, lovely leaves, and use my piece of cardstock straight over the top, and I'm going to use my cleaning cloth so that I don't get dirty hands. As you can see, this cleaning cloth has had a lot of loving, but I always have it beside me so that I can use it all the time. There we go. And there's my stamped image for the front of my card and also for the inside of my card. So I'm going to trim this one down. Let's pull this over a bit here. My original piece was I'm just going to cut that bit off that didn't quite make it. 13 centimetres by 9 centimetres, so it's 13 centimetres. I'm going to cut that off. And 13 centimetres is just about 5 1/4 inches by 9 centimetres, which is about 3.5 centimetres, 3.5 inches. Okay, so about 5 by 3.5 inches. Okay, so then all I need to do now is, I might put together my inside piece first. So I've got my little extra piece that I cut off there. I do want to give it a little border. So I'm going to add some seal to the back of this piece and just lay it on the edge of this piece. Trim that off. This is just a scrap from when I was cutting out my cardstock to create the card. And then stick this one onto the bottom of my piece for inside my card. So there's plenty of room for me to write a greeting and also have something pretty for the inside of my card. There we go. Pop that inside there. Got a little jagged edge there. And put that inside my card. Okay, there's the inside of my card done. Right there. Okay, a little bit extra to continue the theme from the front. I will put my front piece of Basic Beige on at the same time. I think my trimmer blade needs replacing. The edges are just a little bit furry. There we go. I'll just hold this up so you can have a look at the contrast between the white and the basic beige there, just to see what sort of colour it is. It's, I think it has green undertones, and when you stamp with it, it sort of looks a bit, but it's definitely different to your soft sea foam and those colours. All right, next I'm going to add the ribbon, and the way I like to do ribbon is to add a little bit of seal on both sides at the back. Wrap my ribbon around and stick it, and using, just line it up like that, trim it, and then add more seal over the top of my ribbon. There we go. And then stick that onto my card. And also, while my ribbon is still attached to the spool, I'll just thread that underneath because I haven't put any glue on it underneath. And this ribbon actually does fray, so I will need to trim it after I've tied it. There we go. Now if I don't like where it is, I can slide it along on the little bit that I've already got there. Okay, so there we go. There's my false knot of ribbon. Now I need to add my greeting. I have no idea where I got that thanks from. I should have thought of that before I started, shouldn't I? Let me have a look, excuse me, reaching across. I'll use one of the ones from in this stamp set, Unbounded Love, and say hello. There is a hello in here. Let me have a look, see if I can find it. Hello. That way I can use the card for whatever occasion I like. And ink up my stamp, put hello. There we go. And trim that off. Add that on with some dimensionals. And that's the end of that sheet of dimensionals. Get the next sheet of dimensionals. Add one more just to make it really strong, I think. And I'll pop that just to the left of my knot there. And last of all, just to make it shine and sparkle, some iridescent foil gems. I do like some sparkle. So 2 down here and 3 up the top one, 2, 3. Whoops, 3. There we go. My card celebrating the beautiful Basic Beige and the Leaf Collection stamp set. So very, very simple card, just a basic background, ribbon, oops, don't want the extra rubbish there, bling, and one greeting, and then a little bit of extra inside. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you so much for being part of our fantastic global share fair. Bye bye now.